got a lot of single friends that are in entertainment. So what I should do is whenever they go meet somebody, say, hold on a second. Let's find out who this girl is. She has to be between this age and this age.
This height.
She can't.
This color hair.
Hold on a second. Let me go check her out. Okay, she can't. You can't. Like sometimes if you start vetting girls like that and saying,
isn't that the whole point of selecting somebody to be with?
Is a vetting process. You get dudes, bro.
But you're trying to pretend like Shannon Sharpe couldn't pull almost any girl he wanted to. He chose the wrong one.
It was an accident. He fucked up.
Yes.
yes.
Bobby, that's fine.
He
fucked up. So what you're saying, somebody who always has high standards for everything in life, you, Bobby, which I respect. All of a sudden now, let's not have high standards. Now just we've all made a few mistakes, boys.
Yeah. I've been spending time in the dojo, doing all the things that they won't show. No spotlights on me, no photos, becoming the king on the low low.
This is really, you gotta
what is love?
Target it towards Bobby because he's the one
that's in this situation.
Money. Bro, we're married.
Bobby's the older guy. Bobby's the older guy. This is a great topic.
This is a great topic.
Let's go.
Bobby, we're here to warn you,
bro. Let's have some fun with this. Let's have some fun with this, Bobby. Let's go.
If we're looking at it from Shannon's point of view.
No, wait. First,
okay, let's look at it from whoever's point of view.
Bobby is a victim, okay?
Yes.
Whatever it is.
I'm not a victim because I'm not
however
there.
young she is, Bobby is a victim.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. So all the people that first off are pointing fingers at him. That's going to be a category that we talk about in a minute. But this is what I don't like on her side, and nobody's even looking at this. Did he do something criminal?
No,
that's like the biggest. That's the biggest thing with this whole thing.
Is he married?
No.
Well, she's trying to say he is doing something criminal. Like,
okay, if she's doing something criminal, call the cops, not a lawyer.
Yeah, and that's why the whole thing about it is because it's like, oh, she's not calling the cops. She's trying to sue. Obviously, it's a money play. So yeah.
She recorded, put out bits and pieces of his thing.
So you can hear the clicking.
Let's not talk about his character. Let's just talk about the case first of all, how much bullshit this is. Okay, this girl is coming after him for money. If you do something criminal, arrest him. Don't go after his money. If you're going after his money, he didn't. It's a money grab, and that's just stupid. And I'm saying this because I've seen some guys that are in this business, and I see how women are. They go to these different athletes because it's a money grab, and they don't like. They can go in, they can ruin an athlete's life, they can ruin a celebrity's life, and then if it doesn't work out for them, they get just okay. I tried. I'm gonna go on somebody else. Like, what is it? What's going on right now? It's now when we go back to that word of vilified, there are certain people that get attacked, and he got attacked. He was about to sign $100 million contract, and then the next day, $50 million from this girl, and everybody's like, "Oh man, he loses everything." You don't have to scratch your head for this. This is stupid. Okay. It is stupid, and the fact that it even went public from these dirt sheets and all these people like that, it's freaking ridiculous. We can talk about his character. She or he shouldn't be dating some girl like that. That's on the side. We're talking about facts here and whether it's criminal or not. This girl's going after $50 million and won't call the cops. She calls your lawyer before calling the cops. And then if she doesn't get money, and then he had to try to and she knew what he was doing because he was strategically going through it. The minute he's going through to sign this contract, get this deal done, she was like, "I'm going after you." So what did he try to do? He's like, "Oh shit." So his lawyer's like, "Just pay this girl off to shut up." So he tried to give her $10 million. She wouldn't take it. She was like, 50 is more than 10. I know that math. I've been watching my OnlyFans go up from here.
Bobby, he was warned. And you're right. Everything you're saying is right. But if you get in a bad situation and you were warned about that bad situation is right there, I think that's fair to bring up as well. He was warned. People on his own show, in his community, his peers, not just some guys like me.
What do you mean by warned?
Bro, people shouldn't be getting jammed up. If you're a 50-something-year-old man.
So Bill Belichick, if his girl tomorrow said,
let's see how it plays out.
Me, and give me $20 million, and then it would be like, well, you were warned.
I'm just saying, do you think that's a good relationship?
Okay.
Do you think it's going to end well?
Look. Do
you think it's for love?
Man, no, none of these
okay, so when it ends with the money grab, why
are
you surprised when it ends with the money grab?
It shouldn't be allowed to have a money grab. Because if you say that, you can tell any professional athlete, Travis Hunter, you can tell him, bro, let go of her.
We are. I've been trying to.
I
sent him my own personal DM, bro. Get out now.
Get out. We say those guys. But what about the other guys that never saw it coming? They just got married because, she loves me. Man, it's across the board. These girls know what they're getting into. They know that if they marry this guy that has it going, because like, look. And I keep using myself an example because like if I were to date somebody or like meet somebody for a date or something like that, and they see that opportunity, their want and like of you are going to go up.
Are you looking to date a 25-year-old?
No.
Why not?
I just don't want to.
Why?
Because it's just not my thing.
You know, it's funny. I have this old joke.
But no, look, you can't say it as a guy is not allowed to. No, if he wants to, if he's attracted to somebody younger, then so be it.
And look, to be fair, a 50-year-old woman could have done the same thing to him. To be fair,
absolutely,
but
absolutely,
anyone in any age, and that's why I think that they just keep using that as a way to a little bit more. These guys are dating girls that are their same age, that are 1 year younger, that are 2 years older. It's all the same. If they want to come out and say XYZ and go after them for their money, it's stupid. I don't care about the age. The age is besides the point. That's why I say, let's leave out his person and his character out of this, and let's just look at the case. He lost everything because a girl that he was seeing for a long time, and it was a couple years, right?
This girl was also an
OnlyFans girl. And when as soon as he said that he was getting ready to do the deal, whap. And the lawyer that she has is the same lawyer that's went after big money grabs like this before.
It's right. I don't think that he necessarily did anything illegal or, against the law.
He made bad decisions.
But also, like, if you're dating a stripper,
dating any girl when you're in the league is a bad decision.
Right. But if you're dating a stripper on OnlyFans, like, you already kind of like, you can't be surprised if they're screwing somebody else on the side or whatever. You know what I mean?
She's trying to screw him.
Well, yeah. Also, like that. Like you
look. I'm going to be like, for me, honestly, I don't see anything wrong. You got caught saying that you were going to choke her, but what if that's what she liked before when y'all were hitting each other?
Right.
Like that's the problem. Like, and I don't know if you guys heard the tape, the audio from TMZ.
Yes.
It sounded like she was clicking along, skipping what she wanted. You could hear the clicker in the background. It's like click, and then it stops.
It was definitely led.
There's long pauses.
Calculated.
Like she was she should have done it. Should have hired you, Peter, to do a better job editing.
Yeah.
Because that shit was bad. I don't personally, when you say against his character, my own personal opinion, I don't look at it as a character issue at all. Like he was with this girl, they were seeing each other. Maybe they had some sort of relationship that's what she liked.
It is
like it's a private conversation. It wasn't supposed to be getting recorded. Look, to pretend like people don't talk like this behind closed doors or on the phone with their significant other or someone you're seeing, you're fucking don't be dumb. Let's not be naive, okay?
And they want it.
And look, and to be honest, I don't give a shit if he's 50. I don't care if he's rich or if he's poor. If you got it like that, you can pull a 22, 26, 20, whatever it is, go get it. No one's here to stop you. Like, there's no age. Like, when you're past over 18, 20 years old, I always tell her, I give my wife a hard time. Hey, when you turn 40, I'm gonna get two 20-year-olds to replace you. Yeah. And then you go and talk to a 20-year-old, you're like, fuck no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I was like, then I upped it to 50, two 25-year-olds to replace you. Then you talk to a 25-year-old and you're like, damn, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at right now. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's kind of, it's whatever floats your boat.
Yes.
You want to be with a older woman or a woman your age or whatever, and because you relate with them more power to you. You want to try and date, to that level down there at 22, 26, 25.
It's a bad decision.
But is it really
it's not illegal?
What happens if it was love? It's not a bad decision then. But the chances of it going but I'm simply saying, Rich, you got to look at the other side. You could find somebody that is just younger. I mean, like I've got an aunt and uncle. It's my aunt or my uncle married an older woman, but they're like 21 years apart. They are in love. They couldn't have kids, because they got married too late. She was older, but like they tried. But like they love each other. Like
is she an OnlyFans model?
No. Yeah, but she was a teacher.
Yeah, but look.
All right.
Look, if you start check marking and cutting off girls for different things, You can
That's
almost,
but isn't that the process?
you're gonna
You're
end up
selecting
being with the man.
somebody.
You're gonna be what do you
You're
say?
gonna end up being with a man.
You're gonna end up being with the man.
No.
Rich,
We like to
you're
fish
You're
together.
married right now. You're married right now, so you don't know what the dating pool is. For me, to look at the dating pool, man. You're like,
I know. I hear
you're
it from you.
there's-
That's why I stay married, bro.
No, I stay in a relationship, and for me, I'm calm, so I don't go out and doing anything because I'm seeing someone, so I don't need any of that stuff. But if you think about it, like the dating pool, if you go on the dating pool right
Is
now,
she an
you'll
OnlyFans
get-
model? Who you're seeing?
Man, like
Is she?
okay,
Did you
Of
answer
course
the
she's
question?
not,
Answer
'cause
the-
you make
she's
better
not. Just say
decisions.
No, but listen,
Should've- the
but,
word that should've came out of your mouth was no right away.
Mandy Sachs is the OnlyFans one. What's her name? The other girl with
No idea, man.
That was the military.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Her and her husband are like this. She was in the Marines before. She went to the Army and into the Marines.
But that's not.
And then
I'm
she
not
got- she's
condemning OnlyFans
now.
models. I'm talking about this guy's situation. That's who we're talking about.
Yeah, but she's an
You're
OnlyFans.
twice her age, and you're, and you, all of a sudden we're surprised that we're in this situation. Is
Yeah,
it
let's not
shocking
pretend
at
like
all?
it's only OnlyFans models that are doing this
Yeah,
to
yeah,
men
yeah,
that are
for
older.
sure.
It's
But-
not.
but-
Just because she is doesn't mean like it could be. Yeah.
But what he's saying is like her age, the fact she OnlyFans, so of course he should have expected that. There are a lot of guys that are going out with these girls right now that aren't because they just tell them because they're like sugar babies. And they don't have there's sugar babies is a big deal. It's all the way across the board.
Is that
So
candy?
He got caught up with one, but I know several other guys that have them that don't. So this all I'm saying is like what I said is, and I don't care about age or anything like that. Like I
Yeah,
said before,
I don't think
let's
it's-
keep whether it's immoral out of it.
It's not immoral.
All I'm talking about is the
Yeah,
fact
it's
that
not
he
immoral.
lost everything based on this, which is
But
ridiculous.
It's
I
a
guess-
bad decision, though.
Okay,
It's
it
not
is.
immoral. It's not illegal.
So
he
then
used
why
bad
is he being held
judgment.
accountable for it? And that's the question.
What is-
why
yeah.
is ESPN holding his contract hostage because of a tape that was released like when they were consensually having sex or whatever it was? Like, why are they holding the $100 million hostage? He still does a great show.
Yeah,
The
he's
girl's
great.
not illegal. She's not under 18. Like, why are
didn't
you
do
hold-
anything
like, He didn't
criminal?
do anything wrong. And it was a conversation between him and her that was supposed to be private. And like, hey, you gonna come meet me? Yeah, like, like whatever it was. I'm gonna, you like to be choked. I'm gonna choke you. Whatever it was. That obviously, like,
He didn't do anything. It was.
No.
It's a bad decision, and sometimes bad decisions come back to haunt you, and they're not
But what was-
illegal. They're
what
not
was-
immoral.
what was the
was-
bad decision?
It's costing him
just
$100 million.
I know, but
But what was the bad
decision?
decision? Her. Just that's it. I
Yeah,
chose
her.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's what all his peers are saying. Forget what I'm saying. Look at everyone that's gone on his show.
but here's the
Which one?
question.
Which one? You're talking about a big Elmerset girl?
Oh,
Monique?
Cat Williams told him
Monique?
too. Cat Williams warned him
Yeah.
too.
You think Cat Williams got any rats? You think
No,
Cat Williams
Cat-
didn't go into a
Cat
strip
Williams-
club? He had never been in a strip club.
Cat
With
Williams
a girl
said,
jumping
hey.
up on, grinding up on
No,
him.
Cat just warned him about
And-
protecting his cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
His little hole, his little brown hole. He
Yeah,
said, just
but-
protect
but
that
a
little
lot-
Cat
brown
doesn't
hole.
get jammed up like those guys.
No, he
though.
does
Okay,
not.
hold on,
No.
hold on.
He's smarter than that.
No.
Why? Because he makes good decisions.
No,
way.
because Cat will tear them
No.
up on stage. Still, I'll be exposed.
man.
Does you ever hear him get caught in shit like that?
No. No.
Why?
no.
Because he
No.
makes better decisions.
Okay. Yeah.
Why aren't you dating? Then go out and date.
know.
You have the ability to do that. I have the ability to go get divorced next week and start going after girls half my age. Why don't I? You guys are saying it's so fucking cool.
we're not retarded.
I'm saying
What?
'cause
Okay,
it's-
so
it's-
now
it's-
all of a
it's-
sudden
it's
what
dra-
I'm
it's
saying
draining.
makes sense.
It's
I'm not
draining.
the boring guy. I'm the guy that makes
All
sense.
look,
Switzerland's been known to be
I'm
boring.
saying- I'm
That's
saying,
where
look,
you're at
I'm saying
normally.
I got a
No,
lot.
actually,
I got
never
a
mind.
lot.
We
I
don't-
got a lot of single friends that are in entertainment. So what I should do is whenever they go meet somebody, say, hold on a second. Let me let's find out who this girl is. She has to be between this age and this age.
This height,
She can't.
this
She
color hair.
has. Well, hold on a second. Let me go check her out. Okay, she can't. You can't. Like sometimes if you start vetting girls like that and saying,
Isn't that the
don't-
whole point of selecting somebody to
then
be
you
with?
get
Is
no
a vetting
one.
process?
Then you get
No.
dudes, bro.
But
I'm telling you, the dating
trying,
pool is
you're
terrible.
trying to pretend like Shannon Sharpe couldn't pull any
Right.
almost any girl he wanted to. That dude's built like a
Okay,
fucking brick shit house.
What I'm saying is,
Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer,
But
like,
funny, yeah, the
yeah,
guy's
he's
got,
funny
he
as
can get
hell.
any chick, dude.
And
Come on, and
anybody
that's
you
what you
can-
chose.
No,
Any girl can
That's
call her
not-
man
but
Shay
that's
Shay,
not
like,
what
Is she
for
on his
sure.
level?
But
Is
that's
she
not-
on his
but
level?
listen, that's not what he chose. That's just one of them that he chose.
And that was the mistake, ultimately.
okay.
He didn't do anything
okay,
wrong.
We're going by being
He
immoral.
chose somebody
No,
with bad
it's not
character.
immoral.
It's not even immoral,
He
but
just
it's
chose
still
the
a
wrong
bad
one.
decision.
He
It
chose
was,
the
it was
wrong
an
one.
accident. He fucked up.
Yes,
yes.
Bobby,
No,
that's
he literally
fine.
fucked
He
up.
fucked up.
But Rich, what I'm saying like this, it's like rolling a dice. Like any one of them could be a bad decision.
That is true, but
She
it also
just
leans
happens to be
towards a
one.
different.
So
it's like
so
the frog and the
so you
scorpion.
lower your
Yeah.
odds.
Yes.
of
No,
making
you
that
don't.
bad
No,
decision.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't lower your odds. No, you don't.
No,
look
you-
at across the board. All these guys that got taken for half of their shit. You think they lower their odds? No, they were. This was the girlfriend from college. This was the girlfriend that he met here. This was a little church girl. This was this girl. All of them got screwed.
Well, half of them will.
And you know what? There's a
Half of every marriage ends in divorce.
So as a guy, like we said before, in his situation where he can have whatever he wants, and he chooses to date out here and there, he's got to be in protection mode against. It's like that Instagram post where the guy says, "All right, sit down. I need you to sign this contract." Well, okay, there might be some choking involved. There might be this involved. Whichever you want. If you don't want choking, you just leave that one blank and you go through like that. But I need you to sign
what you're
down here
saying,
and say that
somebody
it's consensual.
somebody who always has high standards for everything in life, you Bobby, which I respect. All of a sudden now, let's not have high standards. Now just we've all made a few mistakes, boys.
Yeah.
Some more than others.
my buddy plays in the NBA, right? And he goes, bro, I never date a 10. I'm not even looking for 10s. I'm looking for 5s and 6s because they just happy to be with me. He's like, I'm not trying to
Bobby.
get a 10. If I'm looking at OnlyFans models, I know they're trying to take from me. He's like, nah, I get a 5 and a 6. I'm going to worry about that. My boy's trying to get at her. I'm not going to worry about her trying to take from me. She's happy to be front row at the game.
Yeah. One of the biggest decisions you can ever make in your life is who you decide to.
We did a show on that.
Yes.
Rich.
So all of a sudden, hear me out. What you're telling me is, nah, man, you gotta see if you're too high up here, you're not gonna get. I'm like, man, you sound crazy. As somebody who values standards, this should be the highest because this could ruin your life. It could literally. I'm not talking about what team you're gonna root for, what restaurant you're gonna eat at. Even who you hang out with. This is more important than all of that.
How does she have the ability or right to ruin his life?
She doesn't, but
That's
you
what
have
I'm
to
saying.
take.
She shouldn't have that
No,
power. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that she didn't have that power. We had this group come to us in WWE because now they go to all professional athletes and they sit down and have this discussion about how to act around girls because they're like, these girls come out there and they're going after you for your money. There's an actual course that they have
In the
these
NBA.
sports team. They go.
The NBA has a binder of women that have been known to take money from NBA players.
and in the NBA, and it's known that there's a section for the wives and a section for the side chicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and they know
Wow.
it. Everybody knows it. And a lot of times the wife know it and everything like that. So now we're trying to play naive with this. But I'm telling you, yes, if you're talking about me personally, is that a bad decision for him? I wouldn't make that decision. But is that not a decision that most of these guys do? Because once you get to a certain level, these girls are looking for somebody with status because you say, okay, they don't want to have this regular Joe. And these guys are like, I made it to this level. I deserve to have a 10 if they want a 10 that comes here. Man, a lot of these little arrangements are just a business relationship. And that's the same thing. This girl was just another business relationship that he had. Do you think all these girls think, oh, Shannon Sharpe is hot, I'm going to go sleep with him? No, he is rich, famous. I get to go drive around in this nice car. And I don't give a damn about the age. She could be 22 years old. She could be 50 years old. And he has girls all in all those ranges. He's sleeping with them. They're choking each other. They're over there. They're splashing baby oil all over the place. She's doing this. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Get the Diddy
She should
oil.
not. One of these women should have the right to just go take all of his money just because they're in this situation. All I'm saying is I'm not talking about whether it's moral or not. I'm just talking about this girl. He didn't do anything wrong, nothing illegal. He did nothing illegal to her. And if they had arguments or fights or something like that, he had fights with all of these girls at some point in time.
Right, but
there should
Bobby-
be absolutely no. And if you say that she has a better chance, that's not true, because some of these older women are way more jacked up in the head than these girls, and they'll snap and try things.
The
quick
older women
too.
are smarter
But,
about it
hey,
too.
we are
Yeah,
not.
they're more strategic
Hey,
about it.
Josh. Now I need you to jump in here for a sec because again, help translate to my man down there. I'm
Just
not
get married.
disagreeing. I'm not. I don't have
Yeah.
her back. I don't have this girl's back one bit.
Do you see how I feel? This is how he's always attacking me. See,
Yeah.
you're getting this end now.
It was both
Peter,
of y'all.
Yeah.
Peter, I need you on this.
No,
You're
but
with
Josh,
me.
you feel me, right?
I do, yes.
This girl is scum, dude.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
My point is,
What?
you need to avoid the scum when you're at that level.
But-
when you have so much to lose, you need to be extra careful. Am I
Okay,
wrong?
okay.
Yes or no?
Okay, hold on.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Please
Hold-
answer
it's
that
a- it's a
question.
yes or no.
You do need to be more careful.
no,
Answer the question, please.
Yes.
When you have more to lose, you need to be more careful in every aspect of your life.
Okay, yes. Now, tell me how this girl's scum. Tell me how this girl's scum.
Because she's going after him.
No, I'm saying before this, before she went after him, what has she done to make her scum?
We don't know. I don't know her.
So,
I don't know her now
but
either.
you're
but
saying that she's scum.
No,
So
for
she's
this,
coming-
what
this
she's doing
action,
to
I
him
know
reveals
that
her
is-
character.
But she didn't do that before. So
you don't
him-
know that. You
That's
don't.
what- that-
You don't know that.
I know. That's
Bobby, let me make
Okay,
up a
hold-
story
hold-
like you like
hold
to make
on.
up stories.
I'm not making
We
up
don't
a-
even know
I'm
what
not-
she
Bobby
did.
backstory.
No,
Yeah, Bobby
no,
backstory.
No, I'm saying if you don't know a backstory, are you just automatically going to believe this girl's scum?
No, I know she's scum because she's doing this
because
to him.
of what she's doing to
This
him.
is trash.
Okay,
This
hear-
is
hear-
this
hear-
is
hear-
trash.
Hear
what
me
she's
out. Hear
doing.
me out with this. What she's doing now is trash.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If she was 40 years old and she did this, she would be trash, right?
Yes.
When he met this girl, did he know she was trash beforehand? Did she do anything? Hold on. Did she do anything to show that she's trash? We don't know that. And he probably checked it out. And she may have not had anything. So him dating her and going through all this stuff, he didn't know she was trash.
Can I-
Look, I know guys that have been screwed over by girls and they had no, like, they didn't have anything that he could find that she was trash. And then they started seeing each other and then she
Well,
went
I think
after
the
his
OnlyFans
stuff.
model part's probably a red flag.
No, because
Maybe.
Look, man.
Do you want your daughter being an OnlyFans model?
I don't, but I can't deem these girls because there's some girls in there that do OnlyFans, and I'm not. Look, to each his own. It's not me, but I know some of
That's
these
not
girls.
against the law.
Like I saw.
we're not talking about
Yeah.
that. Stop bringing that up.
I saw Mandy and her husband this past weekend. Mandy makes millions off of OnlyFans, and her husband have a great relationship. They're married. Like, I cannot comment on
That's usually
somebody
what
else's
husband
relationship. I know people that are poly in their relationship. I know guys and women that are like swingers, and they have a good relationship. So I cannot pass judgment on how somebody's relationship is. Mandy is not a bad person. She's not like a hooker or anything like that. And he's not looking at saying, man, she's going to screw me over later on. She could, or they can have a good relationship for the rest of their life. So I'm not going to pass judgment on this girl just because of OnlyFans, because some of those girls are making millions off of doing stupid stuff like showing their feet and different. Like, I have no idea what this
They're
girl
showing more
has
than their
done
feet, Bobby, if they're making millions of dollars.
Not all of them. Not all of them. I don't know what she did. I really don't know what she did. I don't know what she was doing before. They were dating, and then she come through. The only thing I'm saying is, like, if they just took out the 25 or 26 or whatever, how old she is, and her OnlyFans, they pulled that off of her character, and it was a girl that went through. Would we be having the same conversation? If she was say she was 40 years old and they were having sex, and she recorded this stuff on her phone.
Is it
and they
still the
put it
same
in-
way she talks, like on the recording? Is it like would it still be
Yes.
like the same
Yes,
conversation?
same
just
everything.
pretend that she's 40.
Yeah, she's 40. We'd be having the same
I would
conversation.
still think that she was trash.
Yeah.
Did you not hear the conversation?
Did he? Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was-
And
it-
did he make a bad decision by dating this girl if she was 40 years
Look,
old? She
even-
was close to his age.
Yes.
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 Because what? Not because she was 26,
No,
and
no,
not because
like,
she was OnlyFans.
Listen,
It
no,
was just because
literally, if
she
you
was a girl
listen, if you listen to the way she talks, I would have just hung up on her right away because there's no way I would. There's just no way. This woman, if you say she was 40, did you hear the conversation that it was taped? It was like talking to. It was. She was so immature.
Josh,
It was so bad.
Just being around some of these girls. You've heard girls talk that way, where you just look at them like,
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, this is
who-
why I can't
who
trade my wife in for two 20-year-olds.
You
Two
see?
25-year-olds.
But then you see somebody else standing with you, and they're giggling around with her, and you're like, oh, she's so hot and everything like this.
That's
and,
true.
And the whole time you're looking at her like, damn, who ties your shoes? Like,
I'm trying to figure out how you.
but it happens across the board. Now, all I'm saying is that did Shannon, like, once you get to a certain point, you got to be very, I don't say judgmental, but you have to be picky. But at the same time, if you start being picky, Rich, I'm telling you seriously, if you start being picky, guess what? You won't have any of them.
But
there.
can I ask you a question?
You will go through and you will have nothing.
How does a girl like this get within your inner circle? That's what I want to know.
Because she's cute. She's good looking.
Yeah, but like,
And she's down for
when
whatever.
you meet them in the club, when you meet girls in the club,
why is a 50-something-year-old in the fucking club? That's what I want to know. That's the bad decision.
No, that's
That's
not
a
true.
bad-
That's not
that's-
true, man. There's all kinds of celebrity parties. Like right next week, there's a
And how does she get invited to a celebrity party?
because that's what they do. They invite a
I
whole bunch
get
of
it.
young
I
girls
get what
that
you're
look
saying,
good.
but my point is, though, if you know that they are invited, like you have to have some sort of checklist. Like, hey,
Okay.
we know
These
she's.
are two married men that think that
I'm
it's
just
so
saying,
easy out
man.
there. Josh, you said at the beginning, if you start being picky, you just only have dudes that you can date. I'm
No,
telling
but
you,
I
if you're
think
picky,
Shannon wasn't
you won't
trying
have
to-
anyone.
Well, that and trans. I mean, but it's up to
Yes,
you.
trans too.
I don't think Shannon was trying to find a soulmate.
He wasn't looking for
right?
love.
He was like looking for a piece of ass, and then
Exactly.
that was his
So
little booty
that's
call.
and that's the decision. That's
No,
the
I
bad
guess-
decision.
I guess for me,
We've all
man,
done that. Like
At 50
well,
whatever
I-
years old,
it's
built
that-
the way he is,
it's-
educated the way he is, and he's successful, all those things. You just gotta know. Like, for him, he's just gotta know. Like,
you got to know that any girl that he dates is going to screw him over.
especially a 24-year-old or whatever she is, 22. Like, she ain't in it for anything.
Come
like,
on, Bobby.
Man,
But he wasn't in
Come
it
on,
for that
bro.
either.
Rich, I'm just
And
telling
the
you.
longer you draw it out,
We can both be right about this.
So we just go and run and tell Bill Belichick, hey, get away.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Exactly.
I'm not pigeonholing us into just Shannon. Yo, Bill, get your ass out of there.
All I'm telling you, if you start being picky, you guys are married. You guys don't know what it's like on the dating.
Yo,
scene.
You don't know what it's like
But
to be
again,
married.
Bill's not trying to
No,
date either.
if you're being picky, you will have nothing. You have
You don't
nothing.
know what
That's
it's like
not
to be
true,
married.
Bobby.
Yes, it
You
is.
got
What are you
something.
trying to find?
You got
What are you
something.
trying to find?
You got
It's like
You
going
got
to-
something,
it's
don't
like-
you?
It's like going to a used car lot.
got something.
You got
going to-
something, don't you?
Oh, that's not fair.
You got something, don't you?
That's not
The guys
fair.
are jaded too.
That's not
The guys
fair.
are jaded too.
You got something, don't you?
What's the
Answer.
look?
Calm down, Bill.
Look
Bobby.
what is the success rate of marriage right now? What is it?
Like 50,
50.
50,
50? Are you out of your
No,
mind?
I think it's 50%.
Peter, can we check
50.
this?
Well, you know what it is? You know what it is, though?
50%.
What I love is
50%. If I told you to jump off a
Well, it
plane and put
depends.
this,
Wait, I
and
have a
put
question.
this, put this
Wait a
parachute
second,
on your
wait a
back,
second.
and you have a 50% chance of making it,
Are
you
we
jumping
adding?
out?
Or no. Is it marriage in terms of men and women, or is it marriage across the board?
Men and women.
Because when gays and
Men and
lesbians
women.
came in,
No.
they bumped up the divorce rate a lot.
Oh, they put them in there.
They put them in there, and it's the
I
and the
guess that
women,
makes sense.
the lesbians that got married, they blew that shit up. It's like a 70%.
Okay, you guys
Divorce
are
rate.
looking at this. Look, what do we think?
It's
there?
true that women and women can't even get along.
I think my whole point was at the beginning. If he did something criminal, call the police. You should not have the ability to go after somebody's money.
You know,
That's
Texas-
all I'm saying. With
you're
this.
right.
has
I
that.
don't care about whether he made a bad decision because every guy that gets drafted into the NFL should leave his girlfriend at that time. Because when they meet him in college and they're doing good in college, they know
we
this
can say
guy's
that-
going to the NFL, they will latch on.
We can
They
say the
may
same
not
about
like him
her.
anymore, but they will do whatever they can to latch on. And a lot of these guys get screwed. I mean, there is a lawyer out here that just deals with like the wives, the girlfriends. Like that's what she does. Like they just pass them around. The guys get in, and then once they go, they get their stuff, and then they go to her, and then she just starts, boom, let's get your money. I know what we can get from them. It's a business. So this is just one situation. The situation happens all the time.
But
There's
here in
not-
Texas, though, they have a wrongful lawsuit, bill or whatever that was passed a long time ago. That if you sue somebody and you don't win, then you basically owe them what you were suing for, and you got to pay all their attorney fees.
That should be what happens.
That's
here.
like if you bring something up like this, like you said, he didn't break any laws.
Yeah,
he lost a lot of money, because the audio got put out.
Yeah, but what is?
But I don't understand why he lost the money. I don't think he should have.
Saying. Why
I think it should be up to ESPN to be like, okay, look, we're gonna pause your contract. We're not canceling you. We're gonna
Isn't
pause
that what
it.
they did?
I mean, he stepped away from.
Yeah, I think it's more of a pause. They need to get this thing out of there.
I hope so.
I think
Out
it's
of
a
the
pause. I don't think they've said it's gone.
I hope not.
That's
They
what I'm
need it
saying.
to cool off.
Because then that just gives women like her more power to continue to do things like this.
Yeah. I don't care about like. That's all I keep saying is with mine is why does this woman have the ability to sue him? Like that should just be like that's all the media should be talking about. They should be saying if he did something illegal, arrest him. If he didn't, this is stupid. And they should really like go off on her. Like, what are you talking about? If he did something to you, you should have called the cops because obviously he didn't. This is 100% a money grab. And the fact that she's able to do it, it's just going to promote and give all these other women like, I can do that. So that's when these guys come, and it's hard for these guys. Like you guys don't understand it from that standpoint. Right. No, but you got to understand it's hard for these guys. Like if you start dating somebody, you really got to look at these girls and say, is she out for me or is she out for my money?
Exactly.
That's not a cool situation to have. And these girls are good because they're actresses. Some of them are actresses, but I mean they're good. But man,
but Bobby, even if you don't have a lot of money, you still have to do that. Like we talked about this on our show that we did. We've done this.
It's not the same. You don't have pros coming after you for money.
No,
these girls are pros coming after money.
But what I'm saying, even if you don't have a lot of money, even if you have something like a successful career, they're not coming to sue you, but they're coming to take from you.
Yeah.
And just a different level. And if they see that you're growing and you're getting better, they may linger around a little bit longer,
right.
But they're still trying to take from you.
Yes.
And that's a shitty situation to be in.
And as far as what he did to protect himself is like he hooked up with her. Like he didn't marry her, didn't get engaged to her, didn't move in with her, didn't hurt her, didn't do anything like that. So what did he do not to get? Because like I'm telling you, like most of these athletes or most of these actors or most of these just businessmen that go different places, they have in the same situation and they hook up with these younger girls or hook up with these girls on the road or whatever it is. And it's like all I'm saying is like, how did this girl have the and there's a lot of them, and they will have these girls as irregulars where. Certain situations where this is their little young piece over here or whatever the case is. How does she have the ability to just go after him the way she did? It's not like he's the only one doing it. And like I said, when you're at that situation where you're making a whole bunch of money and it's all over the place, you have girls coming off from everywhere because they're looking at having a different situation, having their life change. So it's hard because you're looking at them saying, do you like me or are you just coming out for money? So it's kind of hard. And at that point, I'm saying before this situation with Shannon, if we do the research on this girl, did she really have anything else come out? Like, I don't know what she was doing on OnlyFans. Was she a big red flag? And what made her a big red flag? Because she was younger in OnlyFans, I guess. But a lot of these guys are dating these little OnlyFans models.
No, just listening to her talk was a big enough red flag for me. I was like, man, just get the fucking words out already. Like,
a lot of them.
When he was asking questions, there was like a long pause. Like she was like, oh, and then the way.
Not only that, also just the fact that she did do what she did, and that's not something that just necessarily popped around there. It's been in her head, something to the effect, probably.
Well, so somebody could have got into her ear though too. Like he said, lawyers are chasing people around. Like, hey, if I connect with you as an OnlyFans model, and you're on these scenes, I as a top notch lawyer, I can also get you into some of these parties.
Yeah.
And that I've known a lot of, I don't want to say they're not lawyers, but they're people that just market amongst, and they say, hey, I've got a connection with a bunch of girls. Guys who handle girls, they're not really managing them, but hey, I'm getting you invited to these NFL parties, Hall of Fame party, whatever it is, right? Getting you invited to these, you can meet,
And it's definitely a trend. I mean, we see that a lot out there with like, yeah, I'm going to make him have, get a baby in me, and then that she'll be set and whatever. Like,
yeah, but you got to think, man, that whoever's inviting these girls to these parties is vetting those girls. Like you have some sort of relationship, or that person should. Yeah. You would think.
So it's like you always got to be on guard. But that's crazy that you have to be that way. Because somebody like him, he can't just go out to normal places all the time because people are going to come to him.
But he should know that. That's the price you pay for success. And it's a shitty price.
That's fine.
But he should know that.
How is he going to meet somebody that he can date?
That's not my
But
fucking
again,
problem.
he's not trying to date her.
I don't have the answer for that.
All I'm saying is like you can't like
Get him a big fat woman that can cook chicken turkey breasts and put some gravy over the top
guy-
and fucking have it.
the
Just
guy-
like Monique said.
Yeah,
That's
she was right,
bullshit.
That
bro.
will rub your fucking feet and yeah.
That's like her saying, work your ass off, get yourself to a point where being very successful and buy yourself a Honda Accord because it's going to last you long because it has
Damn, Bobby. How
Monique was right,
superficial,
man. Monique
Oh,
was
you
right.
guys-
So superficial,
Why am I the only
bro.
one talking real here? I'm not saying it personally, but I'm telling you, these guys that make it to a certain level, you think they're going to go and get some like busted girl just because she can cook for them? That doesn't make any sense. Let's be
I didn't
real
say
with
busted. We didn't say
Okay.
busted. Man.
Yeah, you
40,
got- you gotta get
41%
yourself-
of marriages end in divorce
Okay.
right now.
41?
41. 59 succeed.
Okay.
But yeah, right now.
Is that including gay and lesbian?
No.
Okay, just throwing that out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Jake,
Yeah.
don't want you to look up what the lesbian one
Okay.
is.
The heck?
All right.
Yeah, watch. If you look it up, it's,
All right,
it's
so,
like
so, what,
7%.
so what are we saying with the Shannon Sharpe thing? It's like he fucked up, so he should be held guilty.
No, he
for-
should not be. No,
No.
that's
What
not
are we
what we're
saying?
saying.
Bobby.
Do you even
we're not
listen to
saying
us?
that. You don't
But what
listen
are we
to us.
Okay, but what are we saying here?
Sometimes
Are we saying that?
Sometimes bad things and unfair things happen to good people who have made bad decisions. Is that not fair? Is that not life? Man, he got jammed up. What is everyone saying about this? Unc got jammed up. Unc fucked up. Everyone loves the guy. He's great.
They all love being around him.
you only fuck up when you get caught. Because I'm saying, like, probably in his situation, like Terrell Owens does his podcast with him, right? You think, Terrell Owens-
Chad.
Ocho Cinco.
Chad,
Ocho Cinco.
yeah.
Okay, Ocho. Is Ocho married?
I don't think so. The way he talks,
Yeah.
I don't know. But
So obviously, the way he talks, he probably has a girl or two somewhere.
Sure.
And if
No,
one of
you
those
don't-
girls went after him and took his money,
But
Sure.
don't-
I mean,
no.
I can either confirm
but you know,
or deny.
the way that he is on that thing, man, is hilarious.
I know, of course he's. I'm not talking about him
He's-
being hilarious. I'm just talking about the fact
I don't
that
know if he has
all-
a good. I don't know if he has a chance of pulling girls because basically he's like, "Yo, I try to tell her I was going deep," and she's like, "Are you in?"
And then he
yet?"
went and got some surgery or something like that.
She said, "Are you in yet?"
Yeah, but
he's
girls
like,
don't-
"What?"
They don't care about that.
Ah, it was great.
But those girls
was-
aren't going to care
Yeah,
about
but-
that.
I'm talking about Ocho Cinco having fun. Come on.
I know, but like, okay. Look, all I know is that girls, when these athletes, actors, or anyone around them, is like girls will throw themselves at them left and right. And yes, you have to like vet them and keep them away, and keep them away, and keep them away, and keep them away.
Can I ask
But
you-
is there at any point that these guys can date any of these girls?
to
or have
church,
fun with
bro.
one of these girls?
Go to
so
church.
all these athletes to just
Can I ask
get
you a
Go
married.
to
question?
church,
Can I
man.
ask a question? Why do athletes get caught up in this when like how often do you hear celebrities get caught up in this? It's very rare.
It's because they don't care to put that in the news. Businessmen get caught up in it all
Oh,
the time.
yes, you're
But
right.
nobody cares about it.
no,
because
I'm talking about
they're just-
Hollywood. How come you don't hear about Hollywood actors
They
and
do
actresses?
every day. They're divorcing and marrying each
No,
other
no,
because of
I'm
stuff
not, I'm
like
not
that
saying
all the
that.
time.
How come you don't hear about them getting caught up with an OnlyFans model?
They have
They
better.
do.
That's my point.
They have better
That's-
coverages. They have like you probably have like production houses that have a whole.
That's my point.
Yeah,
that's
to
my
help.
point. Like how that's what I'm getting at is, dude, you work for ESPN. I'm not saying ESPN needs to hire someone to make sure that whoever they bring around you guys, but most of these things where they meet them are at like NFL events, like surrounded by sporting events.
Right.
How do you not have somebody that like with Hollywood? These are the group of females that we know we can trust that are here to meet and talk and have, you know what I mean? Like
They
Hollywood
hook up
is-
with other people on their level.
Yes,
they don't.
exactly.
If we want to talk about levels, Bobby,
Yes,
they're
they
not
do.
they're not
Yes,
settling
they
for the
do. Majority
accord.
of them- they're getting
Yes,
big.
they are.
How come athletes? Okay, look, what you
What
want
are
to?
you talking
Why are we
about?
not inviting like Victoria's Secret models? Why are you guys always with these OnlyFans models? Why aren't you like
They
Tom,
are.
Tom Brady is who is?
Bro, are you kidding me? I've been in some of these parties with these people and they're running off with these little rats, these little OnlyFans and everything
Obviously
like that.
been vetted.
It's no, they have not.
Okay.
These girls just don't come out. It's just not put out. I'm telling you, it happens all the time.
Are you
think
kid-
that these guys are just like,
So why do
Rihanna's
they
going
only
ASAP?
want to
What are
take
you
advantage
talking
of the
about?
athletes and they never want to take advantage of Tom Cruise?
Because they're getting
and-
paid off. And sometimes the media doesn't want to post it. It happens all the time, man. Are you kidding
The
me?
media doesn't want to post
Bro,
it.
you have
They
been
get
to
paid-
those kind of
they get
parties. Are
paid
you
up.
kidding me? You're telling me that only athletes
I've
get
never
it?
been to those parties.
This is
I wanna
ridiculous.
go.
This is
I wanna
absolutely
go.
ridiculous.
Bobby.
You guys have been in these circles before, and these
fought at
guys
the Playboy Mansion twice.
Oh man, they were these guys.
I've
I don't know
seen
what they
some
got.
things,
OnlyFans
Bobby.
models.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Seen
These
some
girls,
things.
the OnlyFans. You go to OnlyFans models and say, "Tell me celebrities that you went through." She'd be like, "Doop doop 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 doop." All these different guys because they don't give a shit. And then when they do, those guys go after them just as hard. This was just a particular calculated thing that we were like, he is about to do this contract. It's time to get him. Because a lot of these other guys have not made like a big jump where something new is happening or something like that, where they found that hole to be able to get him. These girls are on, they're like, when should we get him? When should we get him? But a lot of these guys are like, I'll take care of you. I'm paying your bills. I'm paying your
some
house.
guys
I'm
are-
paying your cars.
To your
and stuff
point,
like that.
some
And that's
guys,
what he-
some guys are smarter about it than others, and they protect themselves better. No pun intended, but
And I also do think in Hollywood too, you do have other celebrity women that are the same equal.
Yeah.
So there's more of a pool.
Like, so how come athletes don't date on their? Who's the
What
kid?
is your level? What is your level?
Your level's like another like world class athlete. Like what's his name?
What other world?
Ertz.
WNBA?
Ertz?
yeah, the soccer player.
Yeah,
is his
his wife is the soccer player, right?
Yeah.
And then he's the tight
Okay.
end.
So all the football players should go find professional football girls. Like, where are these professional athletes from you're talking
Why
about?
can't they all take a page out of Tom Brady's book and go find a fucking supermodel?
Yeah, she divorced him. Took all of his shit.
She took it with the jiu-jitsu guy.
Wrong answer. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't
but
matter
let's
who
be
it
honest,
is. And she was filthy rich too.
She's paying him alimony.
No, she's not.
Yes, she
no,
is.
she's not.
She's paying him.
Yeah, but they got-
yeah, he's collecting that check.
No, you're crazy.
Well, remember before that he had a kid with the actress
yes.
Moynihan.
Yeah.
She took him too.
And also these
I don't know.
athletes
They
aren't
have
looking
kids
for,
together.
they already either have wives or something, or they're not looking for
Yeah.
anything.
But see,
Bobby,
Tom
all we're
Brady
saying is
wasn't married
guys
to
just
that-
got to be careful, man. That's
Yeah.
all we're saying.
And what I'm saying is, if you're careful, you have nothing. Because
Then
if
maybe
you
you should have
Now
made
you-
better decisions.
Maybe you
when
need to
were
go to
younger.
church, get off the internet,
When
and
you
go
were
to
in high
church.
school.
You don't
Church
have to
is
be
the wrong place. 'Cause
What
the
you
church
need
the
is
girls that are trying to
Jesus.
cover
Yeah,
up
what
stuff.
What you need is Jesus. That's why you.
Got to go to church,
I'm not
Bobby.
saying me. I'm just.
I don't even
being-
go to
I'm
church,
You don't have
but
to
that's
swing
where I
the
would
whole
love-
way.
I'm being straight with these doggone people. There was a buddy of mine that he wrestled and played football. He actually fought in Bellator. Yeah, he fought in Bellator for a while. Remember?
Do not say this guy's name.
Who?
Do not throw him under whoever he is. If you're
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
I'm not going to say his name, but you'll know
Okay.
who I'm talking about when I go.
Tell
through
me
it.
after.
yeah,
I'll tell you after.
I had to get ya.
He was wrestling in college, and something happened. And this is the story he told me. So it is what it is.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can kinda-
yeah,
you
yeah.
can kind of tell this.
I know who you're talking
Yeah, yeah,
about.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he said that
We
he
can say his
went.
name.
It was his ex girlfriend. They got back together, and then he came back, and she thought because they hooked back up that it was all good. We're back together, and he was like, "No, we got together, and we got together." She started boohooing to her friend. They turned him in, and they said it was what it was.
Yeah.
He's in Colorado.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
ruined everything.
Colorado
for him.
State or Colorado?
Okay,
But in the state
let-
of
let's
Colorado.
speak
Yes,
on
in
that.
Colorado.
So what did he do? He got kicked out of school. Got banned by NCAA. All this stuff
Yeah.
came up because all this girl did was like, he did this.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
saying in certain situations like this, it's like, man, I know it happens. So I'm not insensitive to that. And I know some guys, and I've seen some guys.
He's
take
a really
advantage-
good
take-
dude.
taking
Yes.
taking advantage of these girls. So it's hard when you have situations like this, as opposed to situations like this nonsense where this girl is just going for a money grab. And what happens is when we find out that this, and he gets expunged and everything gets erased, and he goes away from this, pays her off some money or whatever like that, other girls are going to be thinking that way. So good guys like this guy we're talking about gets hit because she didn't get what he wants from her. And it's messed up that these girls have so much power that they can do whatever they want to these guys. And nobody is sitting there saying, you're wrong here.
It's starting to
And
come
in
back around,
this
though,
situation,
I think.
this girl is wrong. If he did something criminal, he goes to jail, not going after his money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, in that situation, she was just emotionally damaged.
Right.
Like
So-
she expected it to be more like, hey, we're back together. Yeah, that's
So will we go to him and say, you need to make better decisions? What decisions? This is a girl that
yeah.
he's been dating for a long
I
time.
know, but he should have made better
No,
decisions.
every guy has done
should've.
that. Every guy has done that.
Here's the thing,
Went
though.
back to an ex.
Here's the thing. We
Went back to an ex
Yeah,
because
and
it
that
was
was that was
familiar.
really a bad decision, Bobby.
Right,
we
not
all
to-
realized
the
later
point
on.
where but not to the point where you get
And
kicked
that's
out
why
of
they're
college,
still
lose
our
your
ex.
scholarships and
I know,
everything like
that's
that.
the
Hey,
thing. She
guys,
was emotionally
the
damaged.
hardest thing for a man, one of the hardest things for a man to do is think with this and not this, right? That it's very difficult. That thought process thinking with this,
your turn. He's like,
that's ruined. That, right? I mean, it
kills us.
That's
kills
ruined
people,
a lot of things for men. It's
Bro.
cost
Yeah.
men a lot of money.
bro.
Their sanity, their freedom, it's just tough, man.
But if
That's
it
the
wasn't-
battle.
But if it wasn't that, men would just be sitting around doing nothing with big fat stomachs, scratching on their nuts,
Yeah.
not doing anything. Women are
In your
women-
world, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what world you live in, bro. But
Yeah.
it's
No,
not.
you
It's
do
not
it
all
too
like
because
that.
you protect you take care of your family. A lot of stuff that you do is for your wife and for your family. Before that, it was to get your wife and get a family.
Yeah.
That's what guys do all the time. Anything guys do is for women. You can fight me on it
It's
if
not.
you want
It's
to.
not really for women.
Yeah, right.
It's for.
Yes, it is.
Let's just be real.
Guys get in shape
It's
so
all
they
for
can
you,
look
baby.
good for
No,
women.
Josh, tell-
Guys are
Yeah, right.
successful in
It's
sports.
not
for
women though. It's not for women. It's for
One-
one part of the woman.
It's for the lucky girl that
Yes,
gets to
yes.
be with
You
Josh
guys,
Thompson.
you guys are just being naive with it because
No,
women do the same thing.
Bobby, we're on your side. We're not
We're
arguing
on
with
your
you.
side,
We're
man.
on your side.
I know. All I'm saying.
Shay made a bad mistake. Okay, look,
Shay made
Shay
a
made
bad
a bad
mistake.
mistake, but
Bill Belichick made a bad mistake.
Bill Belichick's still in the process of
Every
making a bad
guy,
mistake.
every guy that's in a relationship
We're
made
trying
a
to
bad mistake.
we're putting up signs and billboards trying to get this guy.
So
Like,
you
yo,
guys should
Shay,
get divorced and run now.
no,
before you guys get it.
you're done, bro. You're done.
Oh no,
No, I'm in it.
done.
I'm in it too
I'm
much.
done.
No, I'm in it too much.
Bobby's always, you guys don't know what it's like, but you don't know what it's like to be us,
Yeah.
I
buddy.
know. I want to be you guys. I wish I was in a situation. I wish I was married and because I don't live a life like these guys that are running around and stuff like that. I would prefer. I'm with my kids 90% of the time. We just hang out.
They're like,
I'm
damn,
not
I need
all
a
over the
break.
place. You don't see me going out. Like you guys asked me to go out many times, and what was I doing? Sitting at home watching UFC with Miles or going to play some.
Bobby,
going
because
somewhere with Naomi?
you make good decisions.
I make no decisions.
You make
I
good
sit at home.
decisions.
What are you
Well,
talking about? These guys are at least going out having fun. Some of these guys are going out having fun. And granted, sometimes the women are involved, but anytime there's a woman involved, they got to say, "Oh shit, I better watch out for this one." It's like, I'm not gonna deem them for that because these guys are doing it all over the place. From guys that are owning, man, there's some of these guys that are like living in freaking trailer parks, doing nothing, becoming a big Willie in his place and running girls through their house. Then there's guys that are in
Why is
charge
it
of
gotta
like
be
a
a
little
trailer park?
because
Yeah,
I'm saying that's how low it gets.
Why is it gotta be a
because
trailer?
it doesn't matter. And
It
then
doesn't.
there's other guys that are has like a little business and has a little clout and a little office. He's running girls through his place. Then you guys haven't seen like there's all kinds of guys all the way around the board that are doing this. It's just that some guys get publicized. And when you talk about making bad decisions, it shouldn't have to. There's no bad decision here.
You know
This is
who's
what-
not doing that?
She was an adult. He was an adult. They agreed to. So it is.
Do you
what
know
it
who's
is.
not doing that? You're
Who?
not doing that, Bobby. Because you make good decisions, man. I'm. Don't you see what I'm
I
doing
make
here?
moral decisions. Some guys say that they want to live their life different.
Because
But
you're
it's
a
not
good,
immoral
smart
to do what he
dude.
did. It's not immoral to do what he
No.
did.
Okay, we're doing. Okay, all of us are.
You're smarter.
Doing the
You're
biblical
smarter
way.
than that.
We're doing because we're doing.
Because I found Jesus.
Bobby, you're a
Well, you
smart
need to
man.
talk to him a little
Bobby,
bit
just
more.
accept. Would you accept the damn compliment and just be like,
Yeah,
"Thanks, guys."
I'll take the compliment, but
Thanks,
I'm
guys.
just. Thanks, guys.
He's
All I'm
so
saying-
used to having you against him.
I know.
That he just, this
You
is
don't
just
know how to
this
take
is
a compliment.
awkward
I
for
got
him. He's like,
PTSD over here.
I don't know how to take this.
When we agree,
is weird.
he's still like just
I
trying
know,
to beat us
Bobby.
down.
He's waiting for the turn. He's
Yeah.
like, wait.
Well,
This is so
that's how
funny.
they want me to
The
be.
chair
They
to the
want me to be
back.
like that.
Yeah.
I gotta watch out for everybody. I gotta be watching. I don't even trust you. I don't trust anybody.
It's the shield right now. You're like, yo, we're good. Hey, look over there. Yeah.
Man, the waitress comes to my table and says, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Nothing, nothing."
All right, so the takeaway on this whole conversation is basically like, should women be held accountable for false accusations? Not just that, but also too, why? What is the standard for coming after somebody in a mutual relationship, past mutual relationships? I mean, no, this is maybe for some people, maybe immoral, but there was no breaking of the laws and circumstances in this situation. So Bill Belichick about to find out. He's about to FAFO is what he is. So we're going to find out how that ends. But with the Shay situation, should he have lost the $100 million deal or is it just on hold? Should ESPN step up and say, hey, like, we're not really concerned about this. We are going to let things blow over and go ahead and continue with moving forward. I think it all depends on how it ends up in results. But drop us in the comment sections. Let us know what you guys think of the whole situation and try and get that response out to you. Another episode of the Dad Dojo. We're out.